So, welcome to Spencer Radio. We're going to listen to some AI-created reggae I made, forcing Suno.com AI music maker to use Jamaican Patois slang, or Jamaican Patois dialect, should I say. It's a language, which I learned because I was on the streets at the age 15, and I actually lived in a Jamaican Rastaman ghetto, a ghetto where lots of Jamaicans and 12 tribes Rastas were living, and I lived with a group of 12 tribes Rastas for quite a long time, so I actually know the spelling, the pronunciation, and how to speak the Jamaican Patois language or dialect, especially that was used in reggae music, Jamaican reggae music. And you may notice that AI reggae music, if you've heard any on YouTube or YouTube Music, there's a lot of it. None of it really has Jamaican accent and proper Rastaman syntax. It's Western white accents, so it's not really authentic reggae as far as the lyrics and the pronunciation of the lyrics go. But because I've been practicing a lot with AI about how to spell things phonetically so that text-to-speech with AI gets it right, and I know Jamaican Patois, I decided to try to make AI reggae that really sounds authentic. So welcome to episode 1 of John Spencer Radio, which will have mixes of music. And the last song in this particular radio cast or podcast will not be reggae, but we're going to listen to some reggae and a talk made by AI, my two AI companions, talking about some lyrics I made called Honey, out of the lion the sweet truth come. Honey, out of the lion the sweet truth comes. Yeah, like in the Bible, out from the lion came forth honey. Yeah, is it Samson? Yeah. So I made some lyrics about that, and the AI companions talk about the lyrics and the syntax and Jamaican Patois, and of course Suno.com and how I got Suno.com to make these lyrics. So we're going to start with the song Honey from the 12 Tribes of Rasta, is the name of my AI band, using my authentic Jamaican Kingston Town Patois syntax, yeah? And then we will listen to my two AI companions discuss the matter, after which we'll hear another song called The 12 Tribes Rise by Jah Command. The 12 Tribes Rise by Jah Command, yeah? Which speaks of each of the 12 tribes of Rasta, of Israel, one verse per brother or per forefather of the 12 tribes. And to finish with them, we'll do a Moody Blues cover called The Eyes of a Child, which I tried to make a cover of, which came out okay, but a little too many words per minute. So here we start out with Honey, out of the lion the sweet truth come, and welcome to a John Spencer Radio.
Jah bless the knowledge, Jah bless the sight, guiding I and I through the darkness and the light. See now, from creation's dawn, the truths them been revealing. In every twist and turn, a deeper feeling. So gather round, make we share the vibes, unlocking the mysteries where pure wisdom thrives. Then we both Samson, a warrior so bold, lion tear him apart, a story oft told. But after the battle, when the dust settle low in the carcass, sweet honey start flow. Out of the struggle, out of the fierce and the strong, come the sweetness where it don't belong. A revelation, they make the conscious discern, from where the blessings and the wisdom them learn. It teach I and I don't fear the mighty roar, for even in the trials blessings are restored. The test may be heavy, the path may seem rough, but the sweet reward awaits when you've done enough. The bitter experience make the spirit grow strong, turning sorrow to triumph where it truly belongs. Just like the honey I come out of the lion scene. Inspiration I flow from the lamb's bread green. Collie weed burning the chalice of bubble. Clearing up the mind, taking away all the trouble. Jar guidance pure in the smoke it ascend. The true wisdom right round the bend. Yeah, the lamb's bend. Give the reasoning strong where the sweetest insight truly belong. It's the ancient tradition, the truth we embrace. Finding clarity and purpose in this earthly race. Lamb's bread above, the fire so clean. Make eye man vision clear, a powerful scene. From the herb come the thoughts, the ideas then bright. Shining like a beacon in the darkest night. No confusion, no doubt, just pure clarity. Reasoning with eye and knife in your whole community. When the stress are below and the pressure get high, the Cali weed rise up, take eye man to the sky. It opened the pathway for the spirit to glide. No Babylon chains, no more place they hide. The secret smoke arise like a prayer in the ear. Washing away the worries, banishing all fear. It connect I and I to the universal flow. Planting seeds of righteousness, make wisdom grow. So when the lion of life, he might challenge your way. Remember the honey, to brighten your day. And when the mind feel clouded, the spirit feel low. The lamb's bread I call, make the true wisdom flow. It's a balance I dread, a divine symphony. Between the struggle and the sweet victory. The lessons from the hardship refined by the herb. A powerful combination, every single word. From the depths of the trial to the heights of the peace. The truth is revealing and the burdens released. So walk with your head high with a conscious stride. Your light always shining deep down inside. The lion a symbol of strength and a might. The honey, the blessing, the truth and the light. So to the herbs from creation's design, a key to the knowledge, the truly divine. Don't fear the struggle, don't fear the beast in on the field. For all that the challenge, sweet truths are called. The lion a symbol of strength and a might. The honey, the blessing, the truth and the light. So to the herbs from creation's design, a key to the knowledge, the truly divine. Don't fear the struggle, don't fear the beast in the field. For all that the challenge, sweet truth are come.
All right, welcome everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into some really interesting reggae lyrics, the lion's sweetness, the lamb's inspiration.
Yeah, it's a fascinating topic. We're going to unpack, the language, the philosophy behind it, the meaning.
Exactly. We'll look at Jamaican Patois, its connection
So
to
this is the
Rastafari
discussion
ideas,
of
what these
the
specific
song you
lyrics
just
are
heard.
getting at, and there's actually a pretty surprising twist about how they came about.
Definitely looking forward to that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's start with the language itself, Jamaican Patois.
Right. So our sources emphasize it's not just like a dialect, it's a distinct Creole language.
Absolutely. It has a complex history born out of, the harsh realities of slavery.
Yeah.
It blends English, that's mostly the vocabulary, the lexifier.
Okay.
But the grammar, the sentence structure, a lot of the sound system, that comes from various West African languages. Think Akan, Igbo, Yoruba.
So that mix creates something completely unique. You can hear it, right?
Oh, absolutely. And you see it in the grammar, too, often omitting the verb to be.
Like him, a warrior, instead
Right.
of he is a warrior.
Exactly. Or phonetic things, like you mentioned, the sounds often shift.
The two key or D.
Yeah.
So that becomes that.
Precisely. And plurals, too, using them after the noun.
Ah, like the idea is them bright.
Yeah. It gives the language a certain rhythm, a directness. It's not just, slang. It's structured differently.
That makes sense. And this foundation, this patois, it then evolves
Right.
into something even more specific with the Rastafari movement. Dread talk.
Yes, dread talk is like a sociolect, a way of speaking deeply intertwined with Rastafari philosophy and identity.
Oh.
It takes patois and infuses it with spiritual and political meaning.
Okay, so what are some key concepts there? I know I and I is a big one.
Huge. I and I is fundamental. It's not just me or us. It signifies the unity of the self with Jah, with God, and also with everyone else. It pushes back against separation.
So it's about oneness, like in the lyric, guiding I and I through darkness and delight.
Exactly. It embodies that collective spirit. Then you have terms like Babylon.
Which represents
What?
the establishment.
Yeah, basically the oppressive Western world system. The structures they see as corrupt or unjust.
Got it. And lamb's bread. That's ganja, right?
Correct. But crucially, in this context, it's viewed as a sacred herb, used for spiritual insight, for meditation, for reasoning.
Reasoning meaning like deep discussion.
Deep spiritual discussion and contemplation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understanding these terms is key to getting the lyrics.
Okay, so let's connect that to the song, "De Lion's Sweetness." That sounds biblical. Samson.
Spot on. It draws directly from the Samson story, finding honey, something sweet, inside the carcass of a lion he killed.
So sweetness out of strength, or maybe out of struggle.
Exactly that. The lyric, "Don't fear, ye mighty roar, for even into trials, blessings are in store," captures it perfectly. Finding good in adversity.
And D. Lamb's inspiration, that links back to the lamb's bread.
Yes, it suggests the inspiration, the clarity, the spiritual insight believed to come from using the sacred herb. It's about liberation.
Babylon chains, no more place fi hide. That line.
Precisely. So the whole thing paints a picture of finding this divine balance, maybe, between facing life's challenges, the lion, and using spiritual practices, the lamb's inspiration, to navigate them.
It's a really rich tapestry of meaning, which brings us to that twist you mentioned earlier.
Right. This is pretty wild. According to our sources, these lyrics, which sound so culturally embedded, so linguistically authentic,
Yeah.
they were generated by Ajarn Spencer Littlewood using Suno.com.
Wait, using an AI music platform wrote these?
That's what the sources indicate, Suno.com. It
Yeah.
apparently managed to capture the patois grammar, the Rasta themes, the vocabulary, even the rhythmic feel needed for reggae.
Wow. Okay, that's genuinely surprising. It shows AI is getting incredibly sophisticated at understanding and replicating nuanced human expression.
It really does. It's not just stringing words together. It's grasping cultural context, linguistic rules, thematic depth. Opens up huge questions, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, our listeners?
Well, I think it shows this amazing intersection, right? Language, spirituality, music, history, and now cutting-edge AI. It's all converging.
And it reminds us that meaning, maybe even blessings, can come from unexpected places, like Samson's lion or, well, maybe even an algorithm.
Yeah, it definitely highlights the enduring power of cultural expression, however it comes about.
So here's something for you to think about. As AI gets better at this kind of nuanced, culturally specific creation, how does that change how we think about authorship, about creativity itself? What happens when human insight and AI blend in these really profound ways? What new kinds of collaboration might we see? Definitely something to mull over.
So now we're going to listen to one more reggae song, which has, I believe, 12 verses, each of the verses singing about one of the 12 brothers who were the forefathers of the 12 tribes of Israel. One of them being, of course, Joseph, with the coat of many colors, or the Technicolor Dreamcoat, if you want to follow the musical movie. Anyway, actually 10 of those tribes were exiled and 2 not. But that's another part of the story that I'll bring into my Radio Spencer casts. The ones that are orientated towards reggae and the Rastafarian belief system and their language, and just Rastafarian culture and food and stuff, or lots of things, which is one of many topics I wish to cover in my Dear Diary on my YouTube channel, because it's part of my life and it's something that a lot of my subscribers don't know about. So we're now going to listen to 2 songs. First, the 12 Tribes Rise by Jack Oman. The 12 Tribes Rise by Jack Oman, with a verse about each of the 12 tribes, or each of the brothers, yeah. So Joseph and Asher and Dan and Gad, and, Zebulon and so on. And after that, a cover version that's not reggae of a Moody Blues song, which is much better by the Moody Blues, but anyway, I wanted to try, called The Eyes of a Child, which is a Moody Blues cover. But first we hear The 12 Tribes Rise by Jack Oman, yeah, which is a very, very successful Jamaican patois.
Yeah. The story which I tell with the name of the man, Sarah listens well. As I'm on in the promised land, 12 sunrise by Giacomo. Reuben first, strong and wild, elder son, Jah humble child. Simeon fierce, warrior true, fire in the heart battle crew. Lady priest, pure and clean, keeper of the holy scene. Judah lion, king of come, royal bloodline, mighty drum. And judge
So that was the song 12 Tribes Rise by Jah Command. And we're now going to listen to the Moody Blues cover. The Eyes of a Child. Just lost it then. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and my mind just drifted away. So, this is another one with some lyrics not from a Jan Spencer, meaning me, or a Jan Spencer AI even. Is this a Jan Spencer or a Jan Spencer AI? Because soon I'm going to be cloning my voice, and soon after that cloning my actual video self as an avatar. So you're going to have a job one day telling if it's me or not. Which will be good, because I'll be able, if it's me, it doesn't matter if you perceive it as me. And it's my voice, and it's my words, and my text, and my teachings, and my information. And I'll be able to do 100 times as much as I ever did before, and get loads of information out there, as well as doing my own real live recordings, of course. So, a Jan Spencer Radio, episode 1. Now, about to listen to No Reggae, to finish off with this episode, with the cover version and lyrics of Justin Hayward and Graham Edge from the Moody Blues, The Eyes of a Child. And it's very nice lyrics. It's a bit like enlightenment, actually. Get rid of your conditioning and learn to see the world through the eyes of a child. So here we go.
Listen to the sound, the child awakes. Wander all around, the child awakes. Now in his life he never must be lost. No thoughts must deceive him, in life he must trust. With the eyes of a child you must come out and see that you're once spinning round, and through life you will be a small part of the hope of a love that exists. In the eyes of a child you will see. Earth was far away, new life awaits. Time it has no day, new life awaits. Here is your dream, and now how does it feel? No words will go with you, and now what is real? With the eyes of a child you must come out and see that you're once spinning round, and through life you will be a small part of the hope of a love that exists. In the eyes of a child you will see. With the eyes of a child you must come out and see that you're once spinning round, and through life you will be a small part of the hope of a love that exists. In the eyes of a child you will see.
And that was The Eyes of a Child, Moody Blues cover by me and Suno AI, and thanks to the Moody Blues. So that was the only one that can't really claim was from me and Suno. And Suno makes great automated music, but actually you need a serious command. The art is in the prompt, and you need serious to make the lyrics and the content yourself, and to structure it properly with verses and choruses, intros and outros, and know how to put it in certain in square brackets, verse and chorus. And you learn little tricks, like you can think maybe I can try put in square brackets a spoken intro and put a couple of spoken lines, and you style it, and you can put stuff like a flute solo or strange instruments, African drums, and all sorts of things, yeah. Deep roots, reggae, and whatever you can. The limit is your own imagination, basically, and your own creativity and your own style. You should always try and think of your own genial ideas see what happens and contemplate when you're not doing it. Think, well, what if I did this, or what if I did that? I wonder what would happen if I tried this. And that's how you find out and get expert at it. So, with no further ado, I think I'm going to sign off with one last song, actually, called the Nyabingi Chant, AI Babylon Down. Babylon means, as they said in the podcast about my lyrics, that the word Babylon means establishment, an evil establishment. So chant Babylon down, and it's a Nyabingi chant. The Nyabingi is perhaps the most orthodox and strictest form of Rastafarianism. So we'll finish with the Nyabingi chant, yeah, from the 12 Tribes of Rasta, which is a channel on YouTube where I publish all songs which I consider to be classifiable as belonging to the AI group, the 12 Tribes of Rasta. Nyabingi Chant, AI Babylon Down. It's just a short song. And then I will sign off for the first episode of Radio Spencer.
Hear the heartbeat of the drum, go beat make the spirit come. I can read the rhythm true, Rastaman tell the story to you. I try to read my soul, but it now know the Nyabingi role. Sentimental analysis, smash and fall, rude boy spirit pure and bold. Rude drum a pole, but they keep the time. He has 10 words, but it can't find the rhyme. With feet I echo deep in the mind, but it can't feel the roots with pine. This guitar drop low, make the body sway. Yeah, touch me feelings in a the wrong way. Then not them blind, no light for the day. Rastaman heart strong in all the decay. Yeah, I try to read my soul, but it can't know the Nyabingi role. Singing in analysis, smash and fall, rude boy spirit, pure and bold. Nyabingi chant rise up, call for peace, but the heart if it only sees numbers and code also release. Rude boy life in nasties, fun the drum keeps steady barrel drum boom. They are spine and the digital room, try to have the feelings in our tone. But Rastaman spirit always bloom. Yeah, I try to read the soul, but it can't know the Nyabingi role. Sentimental analysis, smash and fall. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Watch a good song, oh, boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong. Rude boy spirit, Jaja come keep the roots lit, keep the rhythm strong.
And so, there you were. Keep the rhythm strong, man. Nyabingi chant. So that wasn't reggae, that was a Nyabingi chant. So I had to deploy various types of traditional African instruments, and I had to define no instruments that are modern, and I had to define the rhythm, and for suno.ai, is it suno.com, sorry, to understand that that was a Nyabingi chant. Yeah, it was a very, very ritual chant. Yeah, as you may have noticed, it was drums and chanting. So that was quite a difficult one to make. So another day I'll do a screencast to show how I use Suno.ai, how I write my own lyrics, and how I use AI to help me with the lyrics, but not control them. I control everything. You have to control it yourself if you want to make quality content. Don't let the AI, you use the AI to speed up your work, but or to increase the quality, not to decrease it. But if you don't use it properly, it's going to decrease it. So as you can see here, I've had a result, and out of these productions I've managed to make some music and a podcast about the lyrics of one of the AI songs I made. They even mentioned my name in it, weirdly enough, and turn all of that into a radio transmission, which is a John Spencer Radio, episode 1. And there I go, signing off. Good morning, everybody. Actually, good night for me.